All right, we're going to try this again, see what happens. Okay. This is Tuesday Talks at 10:30. Oh, there we go. We're going to try this again. Let me know if you're on.
I see you now.
Yeah, I've got it too.
Okay.
So this is Tuesday Talks at 10:30. Let me know if you're on. Hi, Vicki. You jumped on really quick. Hopefully we keep this time. But I come to you every Tuesday at 10:30 to talk to you about different things. So to talk to you about death and dying, to talk to you about meditation, mediumship, just different things that maybe you're not comfortable in talking about with other people or that you don't completely understand. Mediumship for different people means different things. So I try and educate and be honest with you about how it works. Well, we did a live angel card reading last night, so this is not that. This is Tuesday Talks at 10:30, where a subject comes to my mind the night before or the day of that we talk about. So before we start, I want to set my intention. It is just kind of the statement of who I am, and it lets my guides know that I'm open and ready to channel. So my name is Stacy Niedenthal. I am a psychic medium. I am a child of God and a spiritual healer. And I've been given a gift from God to channel spirit using love and light for my higher good and the higher good of those that God puts in my path. I'm not the medium that says I see death all around you and you're going to be dead in 10 days. My gift, my prayer is that God, that spirit, that angels bring through the most loving message to help your spirit heal. When spirit comes through to me, and spirit's anyone who has been of this earth and has crossed over, they come through on my right where angels come through on my left. So since this is a Tuesday Talks at 10:30, you'll notice I'll probably be looking to the left while I'm talking. Let me know if you're here. Say hi. Put a 1 if this is the first time that you've been on. And let me know where you're watching from. So today is March 28th, 2023. And I got to tell you, I kind of had a blank when I was thinking about what do I talk about today. I just kept hearing about rainbows. I just kept hearing rainbows for some reason, how they're formed, why rainbows are around, what are the different colors. But I wasn't sure exactly what to talk about. And I wanted somehow, some way to be able to talk about what happened in Nashville yesterday with the school shooting. And I don't want to be political, like others are standing. I don't want to go down that road with what you should and shouldn't do or why it happened. That's not where I want to go with this. Lives were lost yesterday because evil lurks around every single corner. And I have no idea why 7 people were killed yesterday. There were 3 students, 3 adults, and then the active shooter. But I would like to ask you all to hold space for them, to pray for their family and friends, for each and every soul that was lost yesterday because of someone else. It just doesn't affect the ones who have lost the family member, which I can't even imagine. But think about the other students. I think they were 9 years old. Yeah, 9-year-old students and 3 adults. I want you to think about and pray for, their healing of the teachers in the school, for the kids that go to the school, for the paramedics that had to be there, for the policemen that were there, for the community that surrounds the school, for other schools in the Tennessee area, for other schools worldwide. I feel as if we need to pray about this more and pray protection about it instead of, and not that you shouldn't get angry, but instead of getting angry about the wrong things, if that makes sense to you. It's holding close our family members that things like this happen because there is bad in the world. But it is allowing yourself to take a minute, pray for every single person that was involved. I mean, it affects everybody in the U.S., and it's that ripple effect where, it's the school and the students and the family members, and, it goes out to the policemen. It just kind of is that ripple effect where it affects every single one of us. It would be difficult for me at times, even if I wasn't in the same state, to send my child to school the next day after something like that happened. So I'm just asking that you pray about this and, hold space for it in a positive light for healing. All right. So when I was thinking this morning, why do I keep having rainbows? I know I want to talk about, what happened yesterday. And Denise was going through Nashville the other day, and there was a bad car accident where 6 kids were killed in a car accident. When you think about the loss of these young souls, these young spirits who you don't know what they could have done in their adult life, but for some reason, 6 children were killed in a car accident. For some reason, 7 people were killed at a school shooting yesterday. And when you think about a rainbow, a rainbow has 7 colors. Now, most people think that there's 6 colors, but there's 7 colors is how it is explained. And I'm looking at that and thinking about, I don't believe that there are coincidences, but I believe that the reason why this was brought to my mind is that there were 6 people who were killed yesterday at the hands of the 7th person. So when you're thinking about the colors of the rainbow, there's red, there's orange, there's yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. A rainbow is formed by the sun shining on water droplets that are in the air. And there's wavelengths in the air, and that's what creates the spectrum. That's what creates the arch in the rainbow. I truly believe that there was a lot of moisture in the air yesterday from the tears that we've cried and will continue to cry for these lost people, for the violence that was shown. And I don't think we're ever going to have an answer of how to stop violence. It's always going to happen somewhere, somehow. But I feel as if we try to stay protected in our faith, we try to stay protected in the love that we show to others, that it will help. Is it the answer? Absolutely not the 100% answer, but it's part of the solution. So when you think about the 7 colors of the rainbow, they're all unique colors. They all represent the lives that were lost yesterday. Each person that was lost was a unique individual that had a purpose. Rainbows only appear after the rain. Why is that? Because there needs to be moisture floating in the air. Well, our prayers, our tears that we are sending up to God, sending to Creator, to me represent that rainbow. These little droplets of rain. And I was trying to think about, when you think about the colors of the rainbow, what do those actually represent? And when I'm looking at, and this is kind of off the cuff, so hang with me. Like I said, I didn't really know exactly what to talk about today, but I'm trusting that they're going to give me the words. But the red is going to represent the blood that was shed, and orange would be that confidence that we have, that each and every day we have to put one foot in front of the other. The yellow is the brightness that a new day will bring. The green is the grass that grows within us. The green is that abundance that we learn with amongst our chaos. The blue, we're feeling blue. It's just that somber feeling. And indigo and violet, to me, that represents, the rebirth. That represents, even though these lives were lost, there is rebirth for them on the other side of the rainbow, basically. So I just want you to think about what happened yesterday and kind of put it together with the colors of the rainbow. And I didn't want to talk for a really long time today because it's just something I wanted to touch upon. It's something that really struck my heart, but putting the two together, like I said, was kind of, I was kind of back and forth with that. But when you think about the song that Kermit the Frog sang, the Rainbow Connections, and it's hard to read the words without going in the rhythm of it. So I only put down a few lines. And even when I was trying to like read this to Denise, I could feel myself like bumping with the rhythm of the song. But when you listen to the words, it says, why are there so many songs about rainbows? Right? The rainbow, that shows hope. When there was the flood, God brought the rainbow to prove, to say that there is hope, that there is guidance, that there is life after this. And what's on the other side? What's on the other side of the rainbow? We're never going to find the other side of the rainbow until we take our final breath. Someday we'll find the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. So to me, that's going over to the other side of the rainbow. The verse 3 really hit me, where it says, now this is a little bit longer, so hopefully I won't go in rhythm, but no promises. Have you ever been half asleep and have you heard your voice? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls young sailors? The voice that may be the one and the same. I've heard it so many times that it's hard to ignore. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. So when I think about verse 3, where it says, have you ever been half asleep and heard voices? I've heard my loved ones who have passed call my name. I've had dreams where they have come in to my dreams and had visitations. And I'm sure a lot of you who have lost loved ones have had this. This is that rainbow connection. You know, when you hear them call your name, and it might not be that it's an audio where you actually hear your name, but you know that the sign, you know that they're thinking of you and they're with you at that particular moment in time. That's that rainbow connection, because they're on one side of the realm and we're on the other side of the realm. And they're connecting through the prisms of light that come through. And one day, it says, and someday we'll find the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. So I just wanted to touch base on what happened yesterday. I wanted to send love out to all the families, everyone that was connected with that. But I also wanted to send love out to each and every person that, even though it doesn't directly affect us, it directly affects us, that this is what this world has come to. Sending prayers, sending protection to our schools, to our children. I just feel that that's really important. So hold space for what happened yesterday. I ask you to, pray for the healing of the other children that go to that school, to everyone that's involved. And from this side, I'm in Maryland right now, to Nashville, there's tears that I'm crying that form that prism and that rainbow connection. I truly feel that when we pray for others, that when we lift others up, that they can feel that coming from us. So I think that's probably all I need to say about that. Like I said in the beginning, when I was thinking about Tuesday Talks, and usually when I write Tuesday Talks, it just all comes. And this morning, last night, it was just rainbows, the rainbow connection, all this, everybody who was affected in yesterday's shooting. This is what I need to talk about. So I just want to send love to each and every one of you. I want to send love and prayers and healings to Nashville, to all of the schools, to everyone that was affected. And I'm asking you to do the same. So today is kind of a short message, but I don't feel like much more needs to be said. Say prayers. Our hearts are breaking right now for Nashville, but make that rainbow connection and send prayers to them. All right. Today is every day. I pray that you all are living the life you love. You're living the life you live. If not, you're the only one that can change it. I'll talk to you all soon. Be that rainbow connection for someone. Peace out.